Okay. How long did it take you to like wind down after seeing this movie?
A couple of hours.
Like for real. Like leaving the theater, I was still like vibrating because I was like, God, it is a. When I say
it's a wild ride.
Well, it's a movie. You hear movies are nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
This takes it to a whole new level, and it's not like Dunkirk where it's like the threat of dying. It's just like he is in such a horrible situation, and what makes it worse
is he's done it to himself,
and he keeps digging himself deeper and deeper. And the whole time you're like, what are you doing? Yeah. But it's just because he's a gambling addict.
Mm-hmm.
And by watching that, it made me so terrified of like, I never want to gamble. Like if I ever got the feeling that he did after winning big, you would never stop gambling.
Well, I was down. Then I was
up a real long time. Then I was down.
You've been down here 20 minutes.
Okay. It's been...
but anyway, yeah, it is... It's a movie that you're on the edge of your seat the whole time, but at the same time, it's like, you don't want to know what's around the next corner.
No. You literally are like, just get the money that you need, pay back these people, and then you'll be on your merry way. But you're like, that's not going to play out there.
Yeah.
Like at every moment, he has like an idea.
Yeah.
And you're like,
there are several times throughout this movie where he has the means. In fact, he has the means almost the whole time to pay off his debt.
Yes.
But he's constantly trying to score big.
Yeah.
And even if he scores it big, that's not...
He's going to turn around and flip that money. It's like in South Park. It's the...
hell yeah, let it ride!
Right. And it's the exact same thing. And it's... Yeah. He would do that. Mm-hmm. He would... It didn't matter. And that's what we'll get to the ending of the movie a little bit later, but that's what I loved about the ending. Was that like, it was going to be... It's a never-ending cycle. Like it wasn't going to stop. Adam Sandler carries the movie. I mean, there's no question.
He is so good.
And I was discussing this with a friend this morning, and I was talking about like, this is a character that you should hate this character. He is a piece of shit. He's just like he's a piece of shit. That's the only way you can really say it. He's never doing anything right, or anything
genuine
that's not for himself.
Yeah.
But this is my point. This is where I'm thinking Adam Sandler is amazing. He does deserve to get nominated. I'm astonished he wasn't nominated for a Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're watching an Adam Sandler.
Well, you don't. He truly transforms into this character. But going back to my point about this is a guy you should absolutely despise. There is there's a level of compassion that you have for this guy. So the way the movie...
At the end of the day, yes, he's a piece of shit, but he's aware enough that he's trying... He loves his kids.
Yes, but every time he has his one kid that, which is really sucks to think about, is how like that kid's gonna follow in his footsteps. The kid is like in middle school.
But to say he cares about
his kids.
Yes, he cares about his kids.
I don't know. He says it to his daughter, but he says it to his daughter because his daughter saw him being chased out of the building by bookies. See,
I didn't take it that way.
There's the one kid that he's supposed to sleep with until he falls asleep, and he was just focused on the game the whole time. Like, I'm not saying he didn't care for the kids, but
there's several times where he's like, you can't, like, that's my family. Like,
that's true.
He cares about his...
But is he saying that just to...
No, I never took it.
I don't know, man.
He's a piece of shit, but I never took it, like, in terms of his kids.
Okay. I will give you that.
I think he loves his kids. Now, I don't think he likes his home life. I don't think he likes it. I don't think he wants to be with his family, but he cares about them as people.
Which, that scene, That scene made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Where he's trying to get the setup of the home life relationship is that he has a home life with Idina Menzel and 3 kids. Yes, 3 kids. And they in the very beginning they established that after Passover that they're going to tell the kids that they're going to get into a divorce. That they're done with
because at divorce, not getting into a divorce.
Sorry, they're going to get a divorce. Excuse me. It's because he has a mistress played by Julia Fox, who's fantastic, by the way.
She's the other, in my opinion, she's the other standout performance.
She's really, and it's her first
that's
role.
What's so impressive, I think, is I had heard going into this that she was playing the girl that was playing the mistress in this, that was playing the side girl that he was having the affair with.
It's her first time acting.
It's her first time acting.
And she crushes.
I was like that. I haven't read too much up on the movie, so that was kind of my first thought was, well, that'll be interesting. And I heard she's just kind of a side character, and then come to find out she's like the second lead.
She's the second lead for sure.
Yeah,
and she's really good.
Yeah,
but going back, she is the mistress, and she has her own apartment, and he spends nights with her. Like Idina Menzel is aware of
the situation.
And then there's a certain point where Howard as Adam Sandler decides to kick Julia Fox out of his life, and he's trying to get back with Idina Menzel. That's where he was like, he goes, I've been having second thoughts, and she's like, you're fucking serious right now. he's like trying his...
You're beautiful.
Cause
I love it. She's done.
She's not. It's finished. It meant nothing. It's nothing. And she was just like, and that was a moment that I legitimately thought, oh, maybe she will take him back.
Oh no.
And then she was like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. She's like, you are so annoying. You are the most annoying
and he's looking at
human being.
He was like,
okay, you're mad.
I get it.
You're mad.
We can get past this. But that's the type of
all
character
because he's just mad at
Julia Fox. And she didn't even hook up with The Weeknd.
Yeah, she was
selling diamonds,
and amongst other things.
But
she was doing those other things to sell diamonds.
With that being said,
she was doing it for Howard.
That was something that I thought was really kind of cool about this movie, because I suspected that she would turn on Howard at some point. Yeah. And throughout the movie, you realize
because you thought it was like a sugar daddy type situation. And come to find out, no, she really likes him.
And it wasn't, I took it as like he likes her way more than she likes him. And it was like, no, she really likes him.
Yeah.
Which is so weird, but, because he is annoying. Like, he's an annoying kind of, I mean, it's why, it's just, Adam Sandler is unbelievable in this movie.
Yeah.
He carries the movie. The depiction of him being a gambling addict is so nerve-wracking. The whole premise of the movie is he gets this uncut gem from Ethiopia, and Kevin Garnett's great in this too. Kevin Garnett sees it, and then Kevin Garnett takes it.
And it's lucky for it.
He goes, I need this stone. He goes, I just want to hold on to it. Mm-hmm. So the whole time, because of that, he took Garnett's ring as collateral. Like, the whole first 15 minutes, there are so many moving parts.
Well, yeah, because he
has bets placed, he has Garnett's ring as collateral.
He's got money.
He's pawned Garnett's ring. Yeah. He has the uncut gem that's supposed to be going to auction within 2 days. Garnett has it, and he's like cities away.
Yeah.
And it sets up for, there's a specific moment in this movie where Kevin Garnett's coming back to return the gem.
To get his
ring. You have
the bookies are trying to collect.
And the door to his store won't open, and everything is going on at one time. I legit almost had a panic attack. I was like, just something it was because there was so much going on, but nothing was happening, and you were like, just something needs to happen. Like, God. And the Safdies, they are masters at this. And they did the exact same thing in Good Time, where it's like every step of the way, they're relentless. There is no breaks. Every step of the way, and very similar in Good Time, the main character keeps digging himself into a bigger and bigger hole. And it's it's a little hard to watch, but you also cannot look away. It's like rubbernecking. It's like watching a train wreck. You know, like you don't want to look away because you do want to see like what's gonna happen. I mean, this movie was fantastic for me. It was among my most anticipated films of the year because A, Safdie Brothers blew me away with Good Time, and B, anytime I hear Adam Sandler's going to be playing a dramatic role, I'm on board because every single time he plays a dramatic role, he does really well, and it sucks that he doesn't do it.
And it's probably not as fun.
That's true.
He has so much fun making his movies.
Those other movies, he's literally getting paid $20 million
to hang out
on a vacation.
Yeah.
He's like, my next movie's going to be in Hawaii. I'll take $20 million. Also, Spade's coming with. Like those are his movies. But he definitely should be nominated for this role. Don't know. I don't know if I would say he's better than Joaquin. I would, even though it's completely different roles, I may put him on par with Adam Driver. Like the difference is for this, he carries this movie. The movie's nothing without Adam Sandler, I don't think. And I know Jonah Hill was attached at one point.
That being said, I think Jonah Hill could have done it too.
Jonah Hill could have done it. I don't think that would have been as good.
No, Jonah Hill was too young. I think it was built for an older character.
It fit for a guy that's like 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
God,
and
he's fantastic. Mm-hmm. He's fantastic. I mean,
there's not much to say other than go see it. It's not an easy watch of a movie.
It's also like, even though I'd argue there's one scene of a sexual nature, there's one scene of violence that. The ending, because what happens is, I won't get into spoilers per se, but the ending revolves around he has finally acquired money to give to the bookies that he owes, and he turns around and bets it all on Kevin Garnett, the Celtics to win. He has all these things, and so you're the final 20 minutes of this movie. You are sitting there watching this game like you've put the bet down.
Yeah,
like it is nerve-wracking. And that's to me is one of the best sequences of the year.
Oh, it was good. It's real good
to see how all that plays out, and then what ends up happening caught me by surprise.
There's I don't want to say it's even a scene. Nothing specific happens, but my favorite moment in the movie is because it like drills down how I was feeling at that time. Is Kevin Garnett is getting ready to buy the Uncut Gem. This is after the auction and everything.
Oh, Garnett, so it's after the auction.
Okay. Yeah, and he's brought that cash, and he's brought, he's brought more cash than what was even needed to buy the gem. And he sits there and he goes, "What, Howard? What's the play?"
He's like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I've already bought this thing. What is?"
Yeah, what is happening?
Yeah,
and that's how you felt as the viewer through the whole movie,
right?
Because you kept going, why are you doing it? There's so many times where he has money or
he has the ability to stop and pay off people, but he's so infatuated, and that's where he gives, which was one of the lines in the trailer, but it's the most memorable line of the movie where he's like, "This is me. This is how I win."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Let's fucking bet on this thing." And he's telling Garnett, because Garnett knows that gem for him was like lucky.
Yeah.
Because when he had the gem in his possession, he dropped like 38 and 15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then once Howard got the gem back, he did poor.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew he had the gem, and he was like telling Garnett, was like, "Let's fucking bet on this thing. He goes, you can get 20 something. You can lead the team in rebounds. You can lead the team in points." He's like, "This is me. This is how I win."
Yeah.
And to see that you're like, he had 175,000 175,000.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you could just pay off your books, everything. No, he puts all of it down.
Yeah, he could have walked away ahead, $75,000 ahead.
Yeah, and he could have, if he wanted to use that money to place a bet, fine.
But instead, he wanted to go all in, and with the opportunity to win $1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
God, and there's a moment in this movie though. I think there are some parts of this movie where you do chuckle, where it's just
and it's because
it's not necessarily Adam Sandler being funny. It's just what's happening when he is breaking down in his office and he's like, I just can't catch a breath. It's his wife. The scene with his wife.
Yes, that made me laugh.
And then when it's supposed to be an emotional moment, and it is. But when he starts, I just can't catch a break. And
you're like,
going,
because of it's you.
Yeah.
What is your plan, dude? And it's because Julia Fox comes in.
Yeah.
And
that I laughed out loud.
She was
trying
trying to make up,
and she does there something happens, and they fight, and there's all that, and everything seems to be falling apart for him. But that's when you find out how much she loves it.
Yeah.
And then to prove this to him, she has gotten a tattoo on her ass cheek that says Howie.
And he's going, no, why
did you do that? Because he's trying to break up with her.
At that point, he's already been punched in the nose.
He's got blood in it.
You know what's crazy? I mentioned this to you last night. From the morning of the auction, all the way into the end, it's the same day.
Yeah.
So much happens. He's punched in the
day.
face. He sells the gym. He places the bet. The events of the end. It's just so much happens in the span of, and it's not even a full day. It's not even nighttime, is it?
No, it's probably from the auction was at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
and then
until week 5.
Yeah,
and you feel it. My God, this was I had pretty high expectations for this movie, and they met them.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
What do you give it?
I give this an A. This is in my top 5 of the year. I thought this was a brilliant, super well made movie. Everything about it was amazing. I cannot recommend this movie enough.
It's not in my top 5. It's probably my top 10 though.
Okay.
It's an A-.
Okay.
For me, Sandler definitely deserves to get nominated though.
Yeah.
He was amazing. Amazing.
This is another question I wanted to ask you. Would you watch this movie again?
Probably.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to yesterday.
Well, we saw it yesterday.
But, yeah. Somebody was like, let's go see Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I would too. Because I almost kind of want to watch it again knowing how it all plays out. Because I want to know, will it give me a panic attack like it did the first time? Because I've seen Good Time twice, and Good Time, it did the same thing for me. And I've been wondering if Uncut Gems would do something similar. So you give it an A-. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I give this an A. It's just fantastic. It's amazing. Yeah, that is our take on Uncut Gems. Highly recommend going to see it. Look out for the Safdie Brothers. I know they're attached to be. They're attached. Who knows if it will actually happen? They're attached to do a 48 Hours remake.
Interesting.
So that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Because they've proven that they can make a quality film.
Yeah.
And
Who's playing Eddie Murphy?
It doesn't matter. Maybe Eddie Murphy.
It does matter because Eddie Murphy was awesome.
I know. But more importantly, I cannot wait to see what they do next. Because they've hit that level of whatever movie they do, I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yeah.
There's no question. So, yeah, that was our take on Uncut Gems, and you can catch us next time.